All right, the Sideline vlog, we are officially out here. Shout out to Grand Canyon State Gridiron Club. We're hooking up the Twin Peaks. We got a lot of food. The vlog got fed again, and I got my boy Chrissy in Gridiron, Arizona on Twitter. Hey, no doubt. So I gotta ask you, you're the number cruncher guy. Where do we stand with my Connor Soley triple-double?
I thought it was crazy when you first made the prediction.
Everybody did.
But he's actually on pace for some of the stuff right now. He has 4.5 tackles for loss. So he's definitely going to get double digits there. He's sitting right now with 2 sacks, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. I'm sure he's going to get the sacks because remember, this is only game 5. We're expecting Saguaro to play 14. 14. So we got 10 games left. We just started he could get some offensive possessions in there, I would think, in some games to possibly get the touchdowns. He doesn't have to get them all on defense, just in case he doesn't get them in one area.
I'm not so crazy anymore. Even though he doesn't like the way that I pick my rankings and stuff. Hey, Connor Soley, triple-double is going to happen this year. And shout out to him for getting the Ed Doherty medallion thing. Kind of like my thing, but a little bit different. We're going to check back in a little bit later during the game. We got about 40 minutes until game time. SAG versus Chap, Birds versus Cats. We got the Godfather over here. I got to check in about 30 minutes until game time. I need to know what the Godfather thinks, what his official pick is.
This game should be played every single year. I know they haven't played. It's good for the city of Scottsdale. It's good for high school football to play this game every year. Don't matter if it's a blowout or not. I'm glad I'm here.
Hey, I got a question. You know, when I talked to Ty Payson about this, is Saguaro's offensive line kind of slept on? Like, with all the attention that all their athletes get, like they got so much talent on this line year in and year out. This year, Bram Walden, Jalen Jeffers, Ty Payson. I mean,
but the thing is, they're all young. You know, you took it. Newman is the only senior of the group. The rest are good. They're going to be Division I players, but you know, you got a couple kids. They're sophomores in that group, and yeah, they're ballers, but they're still puppies.
All right, so about 18 minutes till game time. See, you can see that right back up there, and we got the Princess of Prognosticating. I think that's what predictions mean. The Princess of Predictions. Kind of curious, what is your take? Who do you think is going to win this game? The rivalry game, Saguaro versus Chaparral, the battle for Scottsdale.
It is an exciting night here. You know, Thursday night, Saguaro showed up, took home the W for the freshman team.
It was actually Wednesday.
Wednesday, sorry. I think Varsity's gonna do the same thing. I think Varsity of Saguaro's gonna win this.
Well, there you have it. She's picking the U. Oh yeah, don't forget, make sure you guys subscribe, justchili.tv, show some love, smash that like button, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna talk to some more people. What's your take? I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of trying to get everybody's take right now.
It's tough to tell. I'm gonna go with Chaparral coming in.
Based on what you know.
Yes.
Not a bad decision. They got Jack Thriller, right. Hubbard.
I mean, coming from 2A to 5A to 6A, he's really showing me a little something.
A lot of maturity, a lot of poise. I'm super impressed. I mean, he is Jack Thriller. What can we expect from Saguaro though?
Jason gets a lot of crap because everything that comes his way, but you know, he's got to deal with who's on his roster. He does a good job with who he has, so I think they're ready to go. Saguaro
wins this game without their transfers. Does anything else really matter?
No, I mean that's really kind of shows they may be the king of Arizona yet again.
Talk to me a little bit about this Chaparral-Saguaro rivalry and what it means to have it back, because it's so on and off and it's so hit or miss. It's like a relationship at ASU.
It's the best. I'm so glad it's back. Been gone since 2014. You know, division changes and coaching problems, but this is what it has to be in Scottsdale. It's Chandler Hamilton. It's Millennium Desert Edge. It's St. Mary's Brophy from the 60s. Got to play Chaptown and SAG U. Got to.
We went way back for that.
Old school.
Oh, you gonna throw the U up? Go ahead and throw it up one time.
That's who's winning tonight, by the way. All right. I'm just kind of letting it out early. Get up in here. Okay, Nation, what's good?
at the end of the first quarter. The score's 14-7. Are you a little bit surprised at what's going on right now?
If you're Chaparral, you can't have a much better start than what they've had. 2 big plays, Darvon Hubbard, Devin Crawford with 2 long touchdowns, and they're getting the ball rolling really quickly. You feel like Saguaro's starting to get back into it, kind of found their rhythm. Israel Benjamin had a very near touchdown but fumbled the ball. Chaparral was able to recover.
It looks like Chap is about to go in the end zone again. What's it going to take for Saguaro to even this out and get back into the game?
I think just continue to sustain some long drives. I think that those guys in the trenches that they have, they can kind of beat up on any defense in the state. So if they can get that going, start to get the defense a little bit tired, then they can sort of make some moves in the second half and try to close that gap.
What has surprised you so far in this first half? Was it the 2 quick scores by Chaparral, or was it the usage of Connor Soley on offense? Like, what is it?
I think I was surprised that Chaparral came out and punched Saguaro in the mouth the way they did. And once they had 14, I was like, oh, well, we've seen Saguaro's offense struggle a little bit. Can they come back? But then, like, Matt Polk, welcome to Arizona High School football. He's a star.
You know, having a huge game, made a tough catch in the end zone, made a tough catch on the sideline. Every time he makes those big plays, he is letting the kids from Chaparral know.
Yeah, Darvon Hubbard going down was rough. I don't think they should put him back in this game. I think they're fine with their backup.
Williams.
Yeah, Williams.
That kid is good.
I think they're good to go there. They should rest Hubbard for games that matter a little bit more. Not that resting people in a game like this has ever gotten anyone in trouble before.
I know that Connor Soley has a big 80-yard touchdown. What else does he have contributing to his triple-double?
Unfortunately, that's all he's got right now, because this has been a very offensive game. 31-28 right now, Chaparral on top.
Anything that has surprised you particularly? For me, it's that Jack Miller is getting so much time to, you know, figure out what to do and how to beat this defense.
Yeah, I really expected that the Saguaro defensive line would have more of an advantage against the Chaparral offensive line, and the Firebirds have really shown that that's not the case. Chaparral's offensive line is certainly to be reckoned with.
Here, talk to me about what you see. For Saguaro, let's talk about Tyler Bever first. I thought he looked a little bit tight early on. Well, what's your analysis?
Yeah, I think that, you know, this is a big game, a rivalry, and at first he was a little tense. I think he's made some really good throws outside of the pocket. I think he just needs to calm down a little bit more inside the pocket, settle his feet, trust what he's seeing, and throw the ball a little quicker.
Talk to me about Jack Thriller a little bit.
I think he's just so confident in himself sometimes, like on the pick, he gets himself in trouble in those situations. But I mean, besides that one ball, he's just throwing the ball wherever he wants to, and he's just really, really good. And I think there's a few times where they run 2-man where he can take off and run and get 8 to 10 yards. I think he's going to need to do that in the second half if they want to win this football game.
I guess Ohio State commit Jack Thriller has the edge right now, but we'll see what happens in the second half, because, you know, momentum is very, very fickle.
Yeah, it's a good ball game. I think Saguaro has a little bit of momentum going to the half, but you know, Chaparral's still leading by 3, so I think this first drive is going to be a telltale story how it ends up.
All right, 31-35 going into the fourth quarter. Is this what you expected to see at this shootout?
Back and forth action. I mean, you have 2 great teams, so it's something I didn't necessarily, I saw it high scoring, but not so much. I actually saw more in Saguaro's favor initially, but Chaparral's got some fight and some grit.
What can we all expect in this fourth quarter?
I think the injury of Hubbard kind of definitely slowed the momentum a little bit of Chaparral, but I think it's going to come down to the final few seconds, honestly, Chili. I think
the final 3 seconds?
The final few seconds, yeah.
I think Saguaro runs away with it.
You think so?
This quarter, this is where the separation starts.
What?
Kind of like this. Kind of like this.
2-score game. Like that. Now you onside kick it.
One of these legends you already know from the U. How important is this game really?
Man, this is a rivalry week, man. We don't get this option that many times. 4 years, we played my sophomore year, now we're playing now, and we just got to get the dub. There's no other option.
Everybody punishes Saguaro for bringing in all these transfers. They beat who a lot of people think is one of the top 5 teams in 6A. Does anything else matter in Arizona high school football?
Nope. We're only getting better. We're only getting better from here on out.
Good squad.
45-37, was this the outcome that you expected?
I knew it was going to be a battle, and honestly, I gave the edge to Chaparral, but you can never sleep on the Sabercat.
The big matchup, Keely Ringo versus Jack Thriller. How good are those receivers? Like, they wanted all that smoke.
Oh yeah, they came out with a lot of talking. Honestly, we just came out here, played our game. We had to take care of business. I just had to come out here, set the tone, hit them in the mouth. Compared to their talk, they weren't as good as they were.
So they bark is worse than they bite.
That's it,
Come on, hey, you know what we did? You know what we came out here for. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
You know what we came out
You guys were down 14-0. Can't deny that. What did the defense say to each other?
We just gotta be able to fight against adversity. That's a huge thing. A lot of teams, when they go against adversity, like 14-0, they tend to crumble. We just had to keep it together and just come back with the win, and that's exactly what happened.
And y'all don't really want to test Keely Ringo. I don't care how many stars you got. What's going on in your body right now knowing that that is the last game that you have to sit and watch?
Super pumped. I mean, I couldn't be happier right now. Best Friday night ever. We got the W as a team, and then coming back starting Monday, I'll be on the field. So let's be honest, we're SAG U. We're coming out here, we're competing. So now that we got the dogs back, I mean, I don't think anybody can hang with us.
Hey, you said you was gonna do it, so does it really matter like what quarterback you play against? I see you out there snatching that ball. He's got that Ohio State off, and you're just trying to snatch that right away.
Yes, sir. I had to go get it. Once they sent me back deep, I just read his eyes, had to go make a play.
What was it about the Chaparral team that you guys just felt like, you know, it didn't matter that you guys were down 14-0, you guys were still gonna come back and win?
We stayed together. Our offense was moving the ball. We got down at, we faced adversity, but we came together. That's what made us closer. So we just had to go keep making plays. Offense was doing great.
What did you guys tell Israel after the fumble?
We told him to keep his head up. That fumble don't mean anything. When we keep moving the ball, we keep going score. And then you saw what he did, had 2 more tubs. Had to keep two, man. And we just told him keep his head up. Like, that's not gonna get to him. So we just told him keep chugging, just keep going, get that money.
Hey man, what was it like, the experience, the atmosphere and all that?
It was awesome, you know, the stands were so live, you know, I'm losing my voice, but you know, it was a great game.
How were you able to keep everybody together and composed on offense? You know, I know Israel had the fumble, you guys were down 14-0, it kind of seemed like everything was falling apart.
We've overcome adversity before, so going into this game, you know, being down 14-0, you still got a lot of time left in the game, so I just, you know, I try to get my offense together and say, hey, you know, we're gonna go down the field and score.
Now, it was absolutely crazy on that sideline when they were up 14-0, but I didn't see a lot of panic on your sideline. What were you telling the kids? Like, how are you telling them to recover as things kind of seem to be falling apart, being down 14-0 and the fumble by Israel?
Well, you know, we know we've got talent defensively, and we know we got good coaching, so we're going to make adjustments. So, and we were moving the ball, you know, and so I think the feeling was, hey, we're down 2 scores. They made 2 good plays. Let's just stick to our game plan and do what we do. And you know, we scored. We cut it 14-7. It would have been 14-14. We fumbled, but we just say, hey guys, we're good. Just stick to it. So proud of our kids. That's why we schedule the games we do. You know, playing the Liberties of Nevada and playing the Helixes and playing those schools. You know, we've won 5 state championships in a row because we know how to play in big games. We know how to not panic, and that's a big deal. So you know, I never felt like our kids lost focus. They stayed the course. They trusted their coaching. They believed in each other, and it really paid off at the end.
Talk to me about the big play, Connor Soley, like on offense, on defense. He was everywhere, and that's your guy. That's your quote-unquote dude.
Yeah, he's a dog. You know, I told somebody else, man. We call guys. It's a really special you know, award to be given if we call you a Saguaro football player. You know, anybody can show up. We don't make cuts. Anybody can play football at Saguaro, but to leave here and leave a legacy where you are a Saguaro football player. I mean, Connor Soley is one of those guys. He gives us everything he has. He's dynamic. He's tough. He's competitive, and he makes plays all over the field. And he loves this team. He loves the program, and he cares, man. He cares deeply about it. So I'm proud of that kid. He's a stud.
I talked to you on Wednesday, and you told me that this game was very, very special to you, very, very important to you. Do you feel like you satisfied everything that you wanted to do?
Oh, definitely. I feel like this was great for our team. Not only getting the dub, but the way we got it and the way we won. It showed us that we weren't going to quit, and I felt like that was very important for this team, especially going on later into the year.
A shout out for Marquis, and it's some of those big runs, cutting left, cutting right, and you know, looked like you were gonna get tackled, but then all of a sudden, bam, you're out of the jam.
I'm just looking for daylight, and when I run, if I see clear, that's where I'm going.
I know you guys got Arcadia up next. You know, what can we expect?
My friend Paxton Earl he's the back over there, so I can't wait to play them.
Ms. DeRocher, my math teacher.
What makes it so cool?
She supports the football team so much, and she's so helpful in the classroom, and she just loves all her students.